Hey pepperonis, what's up? It's Lachelle. I'm back with another video and I can't wait for you guys to see this one. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So this video is going to be about your big chop. Now, I had my big chop about 11 months ago, so I am just sharing some tips that may be helpful for you to know if you are going to do your big chop. Just some things that you should know before you big chop. So, we're going to do this in two sections. First, we're going to do pre-big chop, and then post-big chop, what you need to know. So, first, before you do your big chop, make sure that you're ready, okay? Because you are about to cut off all of your hair, and you need to make sure that you're emotionally ready for that. Because it can be shocking. If you had a lot of hair, or whatever, if you had straight hair, it can be shocking to look back and be like, okay, whoa, I don't have any hair, or my hair is completely different. So make sure that you're ready to deal with that. 2, you need to take pictures, because you're going to want to look back at your progress. Sometimes you may feel like your hair is not growing, or sometimes you may feel like it's not worth it. But if you have pictures and you can go back to 2 months ago, 3 months ago, whatever, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, right? And you can be like, whoa, okay, my hair actually is growing. So it can definitely motivate you to continue if you take pictures. If you don't take pictures, you could be like, oh man, my hair's just not growing. That's not true. 3, don't try to guess your curl pattern, at least not initially. When your hair is growing out and you still have relaxed ends, you're not going to be able to discern your curl pattern off the bat. You can't. You're not going to be able to see your curl pattern fully until all of the relaxed ends are completely gone. Trust me. Okay? And even after, when you initially cut it, you may not even be able to see your curl pattern for a while. Because right now, how my curl pattern is now, when it actually formed itself, is completely different from when I first started out. Because there was no definition in my curls at all when I first started out. But right now, even without product, there's definition because the curls had time to form themselves, to decide what they wanted to do with their life. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so 4, this is your perfect time to experiment with protective styling. Okay? You have 2 different textures at this point. You have your kinky hair or curly hair, and you have your straight hair. And it can be really hard to manage both textures. So this is your perfect time to experiment with protective styling. Box braids, twists, a wig, a weave, whatever it is. Okay, so now we're going to go into your post big chop. So tip number 1 is do not go out and buy every product in the beauty supply store. That is very easy. Okay? Especially if you start watching YouTubers, or you see things on Instagram or on Pinterest or whatever, you're going to want to buy every single product from every single line. But everything is not going to work for your hair, 1. And 2, that gets really expensive really fast. Point number 2. Make sure that you don't just give up on a product after the first try. Some products will not work for your hair the first time, and then the second time it will work. Some products, maybe they worked, but they just don't work with the combination. You might have gotten flakes the first time, or your hair may have still been dry, I don't know. But the second time you may use it with a different product and it may be your best look ever. It could end up being your holy grail. Okay, point number 3. Accept where you are in your journey and accept your hair. A lot of times, you can look at other people who went natural and compare their journey to yours. Don't do that. Because it's about your hair and it's about your journey. You start comparing yourself, you can get discouraged real fast. You could be like, oh, that girl, her hair grew faster than mine. Or, you know, whatever the situation may be. So you need to make sure that you accept where you are in your journey and accept your journey for what it is. Love your hair for where it's at. That is very important in your natural hair journey. Well, anything in life really, but we're talking about hair. So also you need to accept your hair, because you don't want to go comparing your curl pattern to somebody else, or your density, whatever it is that you want your hair to be that it's not. Accept and love your hair for what it is. Your hair is great, okay? And it can be greater if you let it get to its full potential, but you're never going to get there if you continually compare yourself with other people. So just accept your hair for where it's at and love that and own that, style that, get to know that, because that is where you're going to find your greatest growth and your greatest potential. My fourth point, and my most important point in my opinion, is to find confidence in yourself and remember who you're doing this for. What do I mean by that? When you first cut your hair, especially, people are going to have negative opinions. People are going to be like, oh my God, I love your hair. But people are also going to be like, oh my God, what did you do? And it's very important for you to not let that get to you, because people are going to say whatever they want. People are going to say whatever they want. When I have relaxed hair, people were like, oh my God, you should go natural. Oh my God, oh my God. And then I went natural and some people were like, oh no, baby, what is you doing? And I mean, you can't let what people tell you affect what you're going to do, because you will fail in life. Remember who you're doing this for. If you are cutting your hair off for you, remember that. If you want to cut your hair because you had heat damage, or you want to cut your hair because you want to embrace your roots, or you had to cut your hair for some other reason, or you just want to cut your hair, or you want to color your hair, whatever you want to do it. Okay? Do not wait for other people's approval on your hair. Honestly, it is not worth it. So make sure that after you cut your hair, you find confidence in yourself. Recognize that you are not your hair, 1. And 2, your hair is great. Okay? Sometimes people just need some time to get used to it, but don't let other people's approval be what makes or break your natural hair journey. People are going to have something to say regardless. So do you. When it comes to your hair, do you. Alright? Okay? Okay? So, anyways, thanks for watching. And I hope that you will give me a thumbs up. And leave in the comments below if you have any other big shot tips and advice for anyone else. And make sure that you hit the subscribe button, please. And I will definitely see you guys in the next video.